Hi, Julie Torrance here, picking up where we left off. I was saying that this page in my Boho Journal that we've been working on together, that page looks like, instead of like a writing sheet, it looks like it was supposed to be decorated, but I didn't do a very good job. So I want to do something else with it. Now, where is that page? We'll find it. This happens several times a day. There it is. Okay. So what I was thinking, I have 2 journaling cards ready to be decorated. They need big pockets. So I thought, let's get these bigger pockets made. Definitely. Okay. I don't think that's too big. I think it needs it, and I think the page needs it. Let's put a thumb hole in. Good. I'm going to ink it up. I think I'm going to use purple. It's called Majestic Violet, and it's from Ranger. It's the Archival. And not too crazy, just to get that white edge off. But I picked 2 color, well, I picked 1 color, purple, for inking, and then I have my Tim Holtz colors, so I've got all 4 of the kind of neutrals, but they're good for when you want to spruce up some ephemera or something. But I know we're doing boho, so I know it needs to be bold, but I just didn't want it to be too crazy. This journal's getting fat, which is good, but there's quite the curve here, and so I really want to use some strong glue. I'm between art glitter glue and the, I think I'll stick with it, but we just may need to hold it down for a minute. Okay, well, let's get the extra off of there. So today is Monday, May 1st. So does that make it May Day? I think so. I'm not sure. And the weather it's done everything today. It's rained. It's been sunny. It snowed. And right now it's kind of breezy and it's raining. I'll tell you, the grass is going to be so happy. Grass likes rain, especially in the spring. So I know this is good for the grass. I mean, and it's good for us. I don't want to complain about the rain. Do I wish it would rain on my work days instead of on my off days? Yeah, I'll admit that. But, okay, that looks like it's sticking down. And see, we're going to be putting, so I don't want to press it in there because I just glued it. So I think what I'll do is I'm just going to rest this here, and then let's find another page, because I've got another one that we've got to use to fit the other journaling card. And we're not going to put them one right after the other. But see, here's the other one. And they both need decorating, but they're going to need a home. And before I get any further in this project, let's get a home for them. Kind of a flip through as we go. I'm really happy with this. I'm going to be excited when we get some tags or other goodies in there. I like that. And I know this is going to look, you know, when you get something in there, it's going to look really cool. Now, this is writing space, which I like this. Well, it looks like I got a little stray glue or something. I don't know what that is. It doesn't look like glue, though. Okay, looking good here. This is real delicate. I don't want to hang anything off of it. How about here? Yes and yes. And I think it's far enough away from the one we just did that it's not going to feel like we never had an original thought in our lives. And I'm going to do purple again. So if I'm repeating myself from the prior video, I'm sorry, but it is the same day with the same messy desk, but I just wanted to get a little bit more done so that we can start decorating our tags and things. You know, this piece would be okay, but I kind of like the idea of it being over here because that's kind of a change. I tend to put everything here, but it can go here. All right, let's get some art glitter glue on this. Okay. Now I didn't decorate any more on that pocket or page because I was sort of thinking I would, yeah, that's dangerous, I know. Thinking that maybe once we decorate these journaling cards, then we can kind of have it be companion to the pocket. Do you know what I mean? So I think that might be just a better way to go. Okay, see, we've got that again. It's in that little bit of a ditch. So let's make sure, and then I'm just gonna tuck this one in, knowing that we need to do something with that. All right, now we're getting serious here. We're getting right down to the bitter end. So let's do a flip through. This is done. I'm just talking about pockets or page decorating. Done. Haven't done anything with that. Done. I do want to leave that. Done. This could use something, but I'm stumped as to what. I mean, I like this. I like this. And you know, I do say I want to leave space for people to add something that they may want. So I may just leave it. We can always add it. Okay. This done, done. This is done. I like that the way it is. Done, done. I like that. Writing space, which I think that looks like writing space. This is just to enjoy its beauty on its own. Decorated page, writing space, writing space. And then this again, this is all beautiful. Writing space. Now here's where we put this. Is going to go, so that's this with this. I like it so much better. Here. Now this can just be, there's a face in here. You can kind of pull it out. This is a gel print that I had done. And it was a magazine transfer. But what about this? Now I have some other tags that are bigger that are going to be coming along. They're not as big as those journaling, but maybe we can turn this into a pocket. I'm going to get the smaller hole punch. Do we want to make it lacy? I could. Let's do that. Okay, so we're getting this contraption out again. So the way that I use this is I shoot for the middle, and this is just an edge punch, but I shoot for the middle. Okay, then I line these up, and they have that down here. So I line it this up with that, and then it should keep the pattern going. I think we'll be fine if I do it this way, okay? And it takes a little moment to line it up, but then off you go. And it came out good. Same over here. So I'm lining them up, the pattern on the pattern. If you've never had these punches, look for them used. This one's I bought used. Because a lot of people have like these Cricut machines and things now that they use instead, and they've gotten rid of a lot of their die and punches, and I just love it. All right, now that this is looking like that and I like it, I'm going to round the bottom corners. See? Isn't that nice? I like it. I really do. Let's glue it down. I think this has a nice feel for a boho journal. Get that paper towel. So we're getting close. What we're doing right now is honestly the longest haul. Decorating up these tags, and I'll do some of these when you're not here, but decorating up these tags and gluing on some lace on some of these pages. That doesn't take that long. This is what we've been working on for, what, day 3 maybe? Okay, now that is for this, and I think it'll fit fine, but this is heavy, so again, I'm not gonna put it in there. And I think I have another one. I sure do. This one is coming up on the edge, but honestly, I think the edge just needs trimming. All right. I have another big pocket. Yep. So I'm just going to leave this here. I'm not going to put them back to back. But let's find another page. I rounded all the corners on this journal because I just think it's, I don't know, it looks a little more finished to me. I haven't done that many journals. This is only like my 3rd journal. And writing space. This is real delicate. This is a pocket, and if you weren't here, this was a gift, but it was like not to say that I couldn't use it. And it's tissue. I mounted it on a card, and then but it has texture. And then I had some of the scraps, because I mounted this, some of the edge, so I put it there. So that's why I got this tag selected for this, because it goes with that. Okay, this goes with this. We know that. Okay. How about here? Now this has that same red in it. It has to do with the jelly printing process. But I think it's okay for a writing space. Maybe I'll put a little pocket there. We'll see. But I think this one, for this, maybe it's the other way. Yeah, there's more room. It's pretty square, but okay. Now, should I do the lace again? It'll only be the 3rd pocket in there that has lace. All right, let's just do that. So aim for the middle as best you can. Then line up the pattern. And line up the pattern on each side. And there she is. Oh. All the little scraps. Thank you. Okay. So this can go here, and I'm going to round the corners again. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Doesn't that add a lot? If you can see those punches, if you want, I mean, if it's something you like, maybe you already have a Cricut and maybe you don't need something like that. But I don't have one and I don't intend to get one. Not that there's anything wrong with them. I just don't have the room. The one bit of room that I have left, have set aside for a printer. The other bit of room that I had, that was for the sewing machine. So now that I've got the one and I am going to be getting the other one fairly shortly, well, I say that, I'm saving up for it. Okay, and we'll set this one. Was this the biggest one? Yes. Okay. All right, so this one's going to go in here. So we'll just set that one aside. Okay. And now writing space, writing space. Okay. This is just a page, but I think it looks great. Something to enjoy. Again, we're thinking writing space, writing space. Let's do something here. I like this a lot. I think that's cheerful and fun, especially if we put a little row of lace on there. Gorgeous. But what can we do with this? This piece kind of matches, maybe it matches a little too much. I like this better. Much better. Let's do that. I'm tempted to do the lace again, but I think it's just too much of a good thing. All right, let's round the bottom corners. And let's put a thumb hole. Oh, see, I really do like that. That looks sharp. I don't want someone to think I got to the back of the book and I quit wanting to decorate, because that's not true. But I really like the way this just looks how it is. And we do have a Va 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 Voom page over here that I love. It's very shiny and sparkly. Just pressing her down. One thing I can tell, my desk is, believe it or not, is less full. And you know, one of the things that I wanted to do, and I kind of forgot, is I wanted to make a place for a paper doll flip tag. And I'll show you what I mean. Will she fit in here? Yes, she will. All right, let's get her ready. And the only thing she needs is something that goes with this theme in her pocket. Like just maybe a circle punch or something. Or one of these. Oh, that's cute. I wonder if we can try. If I can get... I'm going to see, I can just get one of these on the edge of this. If I just put it in there nice and straight and kind of aim for one. We're not going to hurt anything, right? Okay, I think that's there. Oh, we did it. Yay. Okay. Because the only place we've got this paper, we've got a little strays here, but I'm trying to have it do what it's not supposed to do, so we did great. Okay. Oh, I'm excited because that came out so good. The only place that this paper is in the dead center. Now. Oh my word. Isn't that gorgeous? And she's going to go right in here. And see, she has writing space. I'm putting her right in. There. I am so happy with that. Good. Okay. And having her here even makes this all the more fine. All right. This definitely needs something. Definitely. I'm going to think on it, but this page is really busy, and so is this. But I think this could use something, both these two. But I like this. So if I do something, I want it more up here. It doesn't have to be that big, but if we're not going to use something that big, grab something. Oh, I like the way the colors go with this better. Okay. Good. We may decorate these a little more as we go along. I have a feeling they need it, but I have a feeling I've been doing this so long today that my eyes are getting like confused, but maybe not. We'll see. You know, after a while, your eyes and your brain is just like, I don't know. It's like smelling too many perfumes at once. After a while, they all smell the same. I want to ink this one up. We haven't inked up in a while, and I'm going to do it with the brown because I think with the orange and the yellow, and I think with this color, it'll look the best. So vintage photo it is. And I'm doing it just a little bit heavier. Okay. Good. I'm just gonna, I can see the white pokes right through when I did that. All right. Our glitter glue. So my Digi is from PM Artist Studios. That's what I used to help create this journal. And it is their Boho. I don't know if I have it. I don't have the manufacturing sheet with me. But I will link their .com, all of their digis, and one is more beautiful than the next, honestly. But they're different. If you're used to, and you just want a lot of Victorian flowers and ladies and stuff, that's not them. They're edgy and fun. And you can, I mean, you can see what we've got going on, how that's different. I like that tag with this. I think it fits good. All right, you know what? Let's decorate this up a little bit. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it now. Okay. And I'm feeling this. Yes. I'm going to just tear this. If I round this corner, can I? Will it do it? did. Round that corner and then tear this one off. And I think that looks cool right there. Because it's, I made the two master boards together and they have the same colorway. So having something makes it's like a companion. I didn't make them alike, but when you have the same colors, it's like a companion piece. I'm just getting this art glitter glue closed up because I really don't want it to seal itself shut. And it's been working hard for me today. I like that. As a matter of fact, I think I'm going to put some in the top corner. I'm just ripping around where the hole punches were. Trying to. Let's just tear it here. And then that should make it a little easier to tear. Okay. Oh, sweet. Okay. Something in the middle. Let's see. I think these flowers it's a Tim Holtz set, just lend themselves to boho. I like that. Wow, I'm surprised that the first thing I pulled out of there, I mean, I hardly even looked at it. I really just sort of grabbed it based on size. But it's a Tim Holtz ephemera pack that I got from Happy Mail from Eddie. So I will link his channel. But it's a Tim Holtz ephemera. Good. Going with the art glitter glue because this is almost like a cardboard. And I think that glue stick, I don't think it's fair to ask glue stick to try to glue down something this heavy, and it's got a little bit of a sheen to it. That is a pretty pocket. I got a little glue. There we go. Got it right off. Okay, that looks good. This will go in here. It needs decorating, but I like that I'm kind of getting some of these already picked out. All right, flipping through here. Wow, let's see. I feel like I am using so much of this paper together. See, well, we're flipping back quite a few. Yeah, a little too close together. Look, I'm right here. I've got that paper right by me. I just had to stand up to grab it. See, this was this paper pad that I got, and it's got the blue, the pink. This is kind of a cardstock, well, what do we call it? Craft paper kind of a look. And I haven't used any of that yet, but maybe I will because it kind of goes with, and this is just, it's a printer paper kind of. Oh boy. There we go. But let's see about making a pocket out of that. Or something. Doesn't have to be a pocket. I could make one of those folio kind of pockets. So see, this is 8.5 by 11. If I just fold it in half, then we're going to have it too big. And I mean, I realize it's going on this side, but just in kind of trying to figure it out, I know what I can do. Let's give these edges, if I can, a tear. This ruler works better for that. Here we go. If I just take off, I'm going to take off to that first line. Same with this side. Okay, and then tearing the top because my ruler isn't quite long enough, but that's all right. I've done it before. You'll see, she says. Yeah. Okay. I'm getting the hang of this tearing business. Not easy, but once you get it and you're confident, it helps. There. Now, what was all that for? I'm going to fold it up. I like this edge. I don't do a lot of tearing, but I should do more. Okay. Then I'm going to fold it in half this way. Okay. And now this part, I'm going to cut a little wedge out because it really makes a difference to close it. It's nowhere near as bulky. So if these fold up, oh yeah, it honestly makes quite a difference. I'm going to round this corner. I better not do them both together. Well, try it again. I think I made the paper soft by tearing it, and so consequently it doesn't want to do it. But the reason why I keep going is it makes an impression on the paper, and then I can see it. Well, that one punched almost there, and when this quits punching, a lot of times it's because it's full too. All right, let's quit analyzing here. Okay, let's glue down. Let's punch thumb holes. Okay, those things always just fly at you. Now we can, now here's where I ended up, doing all that inking, but I like these rough edges that came up from tearing it, so I think I'm just going to leave it. And once we put something in the pocket, I think then you'll be able to see the thumb hole kind of a thing. You know what I mean? It's like you can't really see. It's the same color on top of each other. Okay? So do any of you guys watch Tina Shabby Dabby Doodah? she announced that she's grown enough that she has started her .com, and she's got her sister who's going to be helping her 1 day a week. So it's just exciting that she's been able to really grow her business like she has. I mean, really, it is exciting. Okay, the art glitter glue is getting a little bit sluggish. So there, put the pin in a couple times and kind of clean the pipes. And then I think we'll be fine. Okay, now back to you. So this is going to go on. Now we've got the opportunity. Do we want it to open this way or this way? Well, that way feels backwards. I just, this is, you're kind of in here. But if I just line it right up with the stitching, I think we'll be okay. And again, this is round. So I am grabbing the beacon. And let's start gluing. Yes, I want this to eventually be a business. I work full-time. I'm a nurse and I work full-time, and I take care of pediatric ICU in their home. So these are children that are home with their trachs and their vents and their tube feedings and their IVs or whatever they need, oxygen. And then I pretty much am there so parent or parents have a chance to get some sleep. And I love that job. But I'm getting old, and it's getting to be time to retire. And any of you know nurses, we're not notorious for having a lot of retirement money, and we do not have pensions. What few there were when I first graduated from nursing school, and I graduated from nursing school in 1978. What few like hospitals and places that were having retirement money, or what would you call it? I don't even know what it's called anymore. Pensions, all that went away. For a while, you could count on them for help with your medical, like, if eventually we all in the United States go on Medicare. Well, I like this. But Medicare is like 80%. And you need a drug program. Well, it used to be that your part of your pension program was that they would provide the rest of your life or health insurance. No more. All gone. Even people that had it now, obviously I've been doing this a long time. Nurses that had pensions and then retired, and they may have retired young. Well, here they are, haven't maybe worked in 10 years, and the hospital company dissolved their pension. Now, I don't know how that's even legal. But they all went back to work. I mean, a large number of my colleagues had to go back to work, had to come out of retirement. One was taking care of her mother and her mother-in-law at home to keep them out of being institutionalized. So she retired with that in mind. And, she wasn't being paid for it. But the dear women were living with her. She did have to institutionalize them and go back to work. I mean, I'm not a lawyer. I'm not a benefits expert. I have a hard time figuring out why that's legal, but I'm sure the people that were affected must have thought the same thing. So if anyone had the desire to look into the situation, I'm sure these women did. And I don't know any of them that said, turns out I really don't have to work. You know, nobody said that I've heard. All right, I am finding something else that I like here. I'm going to round the corners of it. Whoop, that didn't go good. I may not have this cut completely square. It's all right. We'll figure it out because the other corners are coming out beautiful. There. Yep, I like that. I'm using the art glitter glue because this is that cardstock. So here we are talking about nurses' retirements. But what got us started on it? Well, the fact that Tina, who I remember her announcing that she was, her job was eliminated and she was going to be turning her YouTube channel into a full-time business. And that was years ago. I'm trying to think, wow, maybe 4 years ago? I don't know. But longer than, because I've lived in where I'm living now for almost 2 years, and it's been all that time. So anyway, she is making it work for her, and I'm just tickled. I like that. Is this side? Oh yeah, this side's even pinker. But I'm gonna get rid of this sharp edge on this side. Yeah, that looks nice. What are we gonna put on top? Butterfly? So again, it's one of the bigger spaces that we have had as we've been doing this project. I like that. Huh, oh there. Let's say, what did I do with the lid? Okay, a butterfly, a flower. I have that dark one. You know what? I don't know that I'm ever going to use that one. I mean, I would have to have a real special place. Yeah, I shouldn't say that. But, I mean, I would just have to have a real special place. I think I've used that one a couple of times already in this journal. Now, what is this? Oh, poor thing. This way. Well, he needs a flower. He's landing on something. We can't just let him hang there. Let's see. Normally, I would let it hang off and think it's cool, but this is a open shut thing, so it's not going to work for that. But maybe I've got something similar. I know I end up pulling this into my lap and then you can't see at all what I'm doing. I like that sideways butterfly. He just needs a place to land. What are you? Oh no. I'm trying. Sometimes I reach in and just the first thing. Okay, that will work. And I like the colors. Okay. Brown. We are moving along. We're getting there. Alrighty. Now, oh, you go back in the bag. What I'm going to do, this is ribbon, and I'm just going to cut the ribbon off because I think they'll be just fine. There. This way. Yep. You go get them, butterfly. I don't even know if butterflies like roses. They do now. They do in my world. Okay. Just fine. I'm thinking about using this glue because it's going to be open, close, open, close. I hope it is. And so I really want it to have some good staying power. All right. Well, it quit raining since we've been talking, but doesn't look like it's going to make sunshine. It's still pretty dreary. You know, it doesn't look like winter. It really kind of looks like fall. Like we're having autumn weather. Have you decided what you're making for supper tonight? I haven't. But I will. I like that. I think that looks sweet. I think this is busy enough. I don't think it needs anything else. I'm thinking about something right here, like a little label. Looking for my glue cap. It's bright red, so I think the company made it so that you can't lose it. Smart company. Okay, yeah, a little something here. How about, do I have another one of those? Yes, I do. I think that's just the ticket. That one came with the DigiKit. All right. I think we can turn the page on this one. And I think having butterfly and flowers with this, and so we are going to need something going on in here. Some kind of tuck. But should we be doing something to decorate the inside of this? Let's see what we put in it. And then maybe we can make something kind of like a companion. All right, these two, and then the end. So we can't leave these two bare. It will look like we just ran out of steam, and we haven't. So there. And I do like the fact that we used something other than the masterboard, because I mean we're using the masterboard because that's what it's there for. But we should be able to tuck these in. Knocking things over. Wow. Well, I can tell you what's going to happen. I'm going to trim this down, and I've got a few places that need a little tacking down. So that's what's going to happen with that. I'm going to trim it on my trimmer. Beautiful. Now this one. Fine. Do you know what it is? It's the curve. It's the curve that's making it not want to go. And this little corner came up. Okay. Art glitter glue. It'll be fine, but I'm glad that we kind of figured that out. All right, let's press that down for a minute. Good. And I'm still not going to put that card in there. But kind of remember, Julie, I'm not going to be able to just layer this and layer this with all kinds of goodness. Okay. This, I don't know. This is good. Good. Beautiful. Okay. Well, I think we're going to call it a day. I'm going to do some more ephemera making of pockets because I just feel like we've used enough of these. Now I know we're way at the front here, and see, we've got it right there. So I think I'm going to, while you're gone, I'm going to go ahead and make some pockets out of the plain paper that we can decorate up. And I may get a jump start on making those tags that we've got so many of that need to be pushed into these little pockets. What do you say? I think you've been with me a long time, so you must like my content. So if you haven't subscribed, well, my journal is getting too big for a clip. It is. It's too big for a clip. All right. Well, that's a good thing. Please consider subscribing. Hit the like. Ring the bell when you subscribe, and then you'll be notified. It's totally free. And I'll see you all in another video. Bye.